Hi, this is Alex. Welcome to Hardware Addicts. Today we'll be talking about the Galax GTX 1080 Hall of Fame Edition graphics card. This graphics card was graciously provided to us by Plonta Store. Today we'll be testing it, benching it, and taking it to its limits. Let's get started. Meet the Galax GTX 1080 Hall of Fame Edition. This unique version launched a few months ago and is available from the Galax website or other various retailers. Inside the fairly standard box, you'll find an instruction guide, a pretty cool do not disturb sign, driver manuals, and the driver CD. Also, a white pole, which we will get to later in the video. When we first saw the GPU, we were stunned. It is clean, white, and all the parts match the color scheme. With the cooling shroud built from plastic and aluminium highlights, and the backplate from a solid piece of aluminium featuring vents cut into it. Let's talk some specifications. The Galaxy Hall of Fame is one of the fastest factory overclocked GPUs, with a base clock of 1809 MHz, boost clock of 1961 MHz, 2560 CUDA cores, and 8GB VRAM at 320GB per second. The Galax is quite big because of its massive cooling and use of aluminium. The card weighs a little under 1.5 kilograms and is over 31 centimeters long. That can restrict its use in smaller PC cases. Even though the card is a dual slot GPU, some of its shroud covers the third slot, so it is recommended to check your case and motherboard dimensions, since it can be a problem with other PCI cards, audio cards, and expansion cards alike. This version of the card does not come with RGB, but it has a nice logo with LED illumination that fits the rest of the design. The fans are rather quiet, however if you want to boost it, the GPU comes with a small boost button that sets them to full power. This however amps up the volume. Does it work though? On idle, the GPU sits on 23 degrees and pushing the boost button doesn't change it. On games it's different though. On Arkham Knight 2K resolution, the temp stood on 52 idle and 44 boosted. On GTA 5 we got 33 degrees idle and 30 degrees boosted. In For Honor, 49 degrees at idle and 45 boosted. And Unigine Heaven achieved only 2 degrees less with fans in boost mode. Remember the white pole? This is because the GPU is so heavy. You can attach it near the logo or at the back of the card and stretch it out to support the card's weight. It is highly recommended to use it. The big question we asked, and I'm sure you're asking it too, is it any good or is it just a bunch of gimmicks? So we benchmarked it and here are the results. GTA 5, 2K, and very high settings we achieved 88 frames average, with a max of 135 and a minimum of 46. Arkham Knight on Ultra, with all the Nvidia works turned on, we achieved a 74 frames average with a max of 101 and a drop to 33 minimum. On Ubisoft's latest game, For Honor, we got an average of 74 frames, 108 max and 68 frames minimum. So, after thoroughly testing the Hall of Fame edition from Galax, definitely a great card, super strong, super cool, stays under 50 degrees. If it does start to heat up, you've got a power boost button which boosts the fan speed to its maximum settings. However, this does get noisy. Not crazy noisy, but you can definitely notice the difference. As a card in the 1080 GPU range, it definitely stands up with the big names such as Asus Strix, G1 Gaming. It's definitely a great card to consider. Also, if you're considering a standalone card, great. If you're planning on running SLI, double check your dimensions in your cases because it is very heavy, very big. I wouldn't want anyone to figure out that it's not going to fit or work with their systems, so definitely double check that. But apart from that, it looks great. I mean, it's a white white card. We haven't seen a white card in a long time, so thanks Blonta, it was fun, a lot of fun testing it. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you like the video. If you dislike the video. Comments, we want to hear them. See you soon.